Hello, you guys. Welcome to my Thursday. Okay, well, I just filmed this little intro part, but what I realized was I was standing here, and you see that painting in the background? As I moved, you could see me in it. It was like this way, too. And, legit, I was standing here in a t-shirt. Listen, I don't care. I walk around the house nude all the time. I came downstairs with just a t-shirt on to let the dogs out, and I realized, even though I have a cute butt, I probably don't want to show my butt on YouTube. So you could see my butt in the... So I had to go on upstairs and put on these pajama pants that I got for Christmas, just so that I could film this vlog, this part of the vlog. I don't know why I even try to fix my hair when it looks like this in the morning, because I'm looking good. But anyway, so, and when in doubt, go to a hat, right? But so I was like, well, I don't want to show my nude butt. Although I do have a cute nude butt. I do have a cute butt. But I have been having the weirdest dreams lately, and somebody was like, somebody in the comment section said, maybe you're having weird dreams because you're talking to us so much. And I was like, yeah, but I talk to a lot of people, so I don't know, like, what it's about. But this is really interesting, okay? So I had a dream last night that Alex and I, and then I was going to read you guys this, and I started thinking, maybe I shouldn't read them what my dreams are, and then they'll start interpreting what my dreams mean. But I had this dream that Alex and I were in the tornado, and we were, like, in this house in Japan, and it was, like... There were, like, a lot of people staying at this house, and we were just, like, we had, like, a room there, and I could, like, see the tornado coming through, like, I could see it coming straight for us, this, like, black cyclone, and I was like, we have to go, and I was, like, the one that, like, saved everybody in this house, and got us to the basement, and when we came out, like, the whole roof and everything was gone. So, anyway, I'm not much of a believer in, like, when you do dream interpretation, but I thought, what the hell, I love it. I mean, I love reading the books. I used to read all the books and stuff, so I looked it up, and it said to be caught in a tornado means that you are struggling against your emotions. I don't really feel like that, but maybe. Just like the impact of the tornado, you have been swept along in life. I mean, how can you read dream interpretation when it's grammatically written incorrectly, first of all, okay? To see a tornado indicates an important relationship or challenge is on the horizon. If the tornado destroys objects in the dream, then this indicates that you are soon to be trusted in a situation. Oh, okay. And you must understand the consequences. The way you approach the situation is extremely important. If you were shaken by the tornado in your dream, then this is an indication that it is important for you to remain objective in your current life. Stop being so depressed. I don't feel depressed. I feel rather happy this last week. If family or friends are featured in your dream, then this is all about communication. Try to have focus in regards to an event that will affect... Alex and I had a long talk in bed last night before he went to sleep. Maybe that's what this was about, but I doubt it. If in your dream you've seen... Like, you guys, this is so bad. This is so grammatically incorrect. Like, and that's the first one that you get when you Google it. Tornado dream, interpret now. Antiflow.com. Antiflow.com. Okay, here's another one. Dream symbolism, understanding language of dreams. I dream a lot about tornadoes, and in these dreams, I usually die. I didn't die. Okay. Hurricanes and tornadoes in dream. Uncles, Bobby. What's with all this aunt and uncle stuff in dream? This is weird. What does it mean to dream about tornadoes? If you ask. Okay, in my dream, a tornado has taken my roof off. Oh my God, that's exactly what happened to me. I am holding my 1-year-old daughter while holding some kind of bar. My mother is holding on to... That's not what happened to us. We were like in the basement, but I could really feel it like shaking. And it wasn't like okay. To see a tornado in your dreams suggests that you're experiencing some extreme emotional outbursts and temper tantrums. No, I don't. Is there a situation or relationship in your life that may be potentially destructive? To dream that you are in a tornado means that you are feeling overwhelmed and out of control. Your plans will be filled with much complications. To see several tornadoes in your dream represents people around. Each person in your dream represents a different aspect. Well, maybe my whole life is falling apart, and that's what that dream means, but I don't think so. I really don't. I do want to say this, though, that, like, back in the day when I worked in treatment, I had these dream books, and these kids would bring dreams to group, and they'd be like, oh my God, I had a dream about a door. It means I'm going to have many lives. I'd be like, okay. Well, I thought I would vlog while I was walking to my car from my office, because it is really actually a nice day in Indianapolis. We have these like blue Indy cars here. They're like the electronic cars that you can like subscribe to. Do you guys have those? Monkey's tail bar, the monkey. Such a beautiful day outside. I always want to go into this place right here, and they have like this Mexican hot chocolate. See, right there on the little board. I always want to go in there. This place right here used to be called 921. It was a bar. Oh my God, we had so much fun there back in the day. Crossing the road, crossing the road. Thank you. Do you think it's rude when people like let you through and you don't raise your hand and say thank you? I think that's kind of rude, don't you? Just my 2 cents. I don't know where my car keys are. I was just thinking about that. Okay, so I just watched this video. It'll be up by the time you guys see this. About the girl who confronts her boyfriend for cheating. It's like a series that they're doing for the Source or something. I got so torn up watching that video. My past relationship I was cheated on was super painful. It just kind of like really reminded me thinking of that. I don't know who that was, but she was waving at me as I was filming. Anyway, she's probably like, who's that famous YouTuber over there? Where are my keys? Going to McDonald's. What if I walk through the drive-thru at McDonald's? I'll have tater tots. We don't have tater tots. Okay, I'll have tater tots, please. We don't have tater tots. Can I have tater tots, please? I'll have a large tater tot and a large tab. We don't have tater tots, and we don't have tab. Okay, I'll have a large tater tot taco. I'll have a large fish taco and a large what's some shit that Shasta. My dad always drinks Shasta. When we go to his house, he's like, do you want a Shasta? I'm like, Dad, who drinks Shasta? Nobody. Oh my God. Back in the day, my mom would that dog was cute. It was like a gray Rottweiler. Back in the day, my mom would go to the grocery store or like Low Bills or whatever, and she would like buy soda that was on sale. So if it was like 10 cents for a bottle of like, what are those things called? Oh, why can't I think? Oh shoot, the hard candy that comes in the roll. Why can't I think of this? It'd be like if you were like, I can't think of that TV show, the one that takes place in Lanford, Illinois. It starts with a girl. Her name, she's kind of a bigger girl. It starts with an R. Roseanne. Lifesavers. See, that helped me. My friend Krista back in the day was like, if you wiggle your toes, it sets off neurons in your brain. And to this day, I mean, she literally told me that like 25 years ago. To this day, if I wiggle my toes, like I remember stuff. And I don't know if it's because she just put that in my head or if that's a true story that like I really, like it does set off neurons in your brain. Does somebody know? Are you a neurologist? Could you let me know in the comment section below? Maybe the next time I go to my neurologist, I'll ask him, because you know I have one since I'm epileptic. I could have a seizure at any moment, but I won't because I'm on such high medication. Broader is cute today, baby. Anyway, low gas. Fuel level low. I always let my gas get real low. I used to always like, if it got below like 3/4 of a tank, I would fill it up. I don't do that anymore. I like old-timey cars. Look at that old-timey car. What is that? Old Volvo. That's kind of cute. Volvo. So she would buy this pop and it would be like a bottle of like Lifesaver Cola. I mean, who would want that ever in your entire life? And somebody out there's gonna be like, I loved Lifesaver Cola, unsubscribed. So anyway, but she would say that to me She'd be like, do you want a Lifesaver Cola or do you want like an orange cream breeze? I mean, always these weird sodas, and she'd have one of each. Like, she had totally gone through like the discount clearance section and bought one can of like probably, you know, 10 for $1 cheap soda that nobody would ever want in a million years. I'd be like, no, thanks, Mom, I'm good. Do you have any water? She'd be like, bottled water, but it'd be refilled. And then what she would do is she would get those small bottles of water. My mother was so cheap sometimes, like not on clothes and presents. She like, my mother was a total clothes horse. She loved nice clothing, but like on bottled water, you'd like go to her fridge and you'd think it was like she had all this bottled water in there when all it was really was, because if you looked closely, I mean, she was the only one drinking it because she lived alone, but if you looked closely, there was lipstick on the rim of the bottle. And she would say, oh, Mom, she's like, I have bottled water in the fridge, and it was just tap water, which I do, like, still, like, people say to me all the time, they're like, oh my God, you spend so much money on Voss. No, I buy like one Voss bottle like every month, and then I just fill it up, and I know you're not supposed to do that, it's bad, it's supposed to give you cancer or something, but everything gives you cancer these days, and I'm not making fun of cancer, so don't come for me, okay? Like, I'm very sensitive to that, but I'm just saying that's what people have said. And also these, you're not supposed to refill these up. I don't know why, but anyway. So I would like go and she'd have these bottles of water that she had just refilled with tap water, but like small ones, like small Ice Mountain ones. And then like, if she had gone to like a doctor's office, they'd be like, do you want a bottle of water? And she'd be like, yeah. And then she would take it home and drink it. And then my mother was also killing for like going to a restaurant and taking like a lot of packets of sugar and cream and creamer and stuff like that. I'd be like, Mom, why are you putting all that creamer in your purse? And she'd be like, for my coffee later. When we would take her to the Riverboat Casino, my ex and I, somebody just texted me. When we would take her to the Riverboat Casino and we would go to the buffet, my mom would be like, do you think that they would care if I took some stuff home? I'm like, yeah, Mom, it's a buffet. She'd be like, I know, but I feel like it's such a waste of money, and I really only got one plate. She was just not a big eater. And she'd be like, do you think they'd care? Because we'd always like stay like at Caesars, Indiana, in Southern Indiana by Louisville. It's not called Caesars anymore. I think it's Hollywood or something like that casino, but we would stay there over the weekend, and then we would go eat at the buffet and whatever, because I was a big fat ass then, and I'm a big fat ass now. And so my mom would go, do you think they'd care if I took anything? And I'd be like, Mom, it's a buffet. You don't do that. She'd be like, well, I really don't think they care. So anyway, I'd be like, no, Mother, that's embarrassing. Don't do that. And we would like legit, I've shared this actually in here in a car vlog earlier, but like we would get back to the room, and like my ex and I would always get her a room for herself. And my mom wore like pajamas, okay? Always like short sleeved pajamas. Like she was Betty Davis in some movie from the 30s or something. She loved him with a long robe. Always, okay? Smoked like a chimney. And she'd be in the room and she'd be like watching some movie on her TV sitting on the edge of the bed. And I swear on the little plates that come with like the coffee mugs and stuff, my mother would have laid out like egg rolls, crab rangoon, cookies. I'd be like, Mother, she'd be like, well, I just brought some things back from the buffet. I'm like, you have like a whole buffet in your room. What is going on? She's like, they don't care. I'm like, I guess not. My God, your purse must stink. You spent $1,200 on a Louis Vuitton purse that now smells like crab meat rangoon. Disgusting. Anyway. I miss my mom. She was so funny. She'd just say little funny sayings all the time. Like, she would be saying, like, if we were sitting in the car and we were just, like, totally silent, like, here, let me give you an example. I have a hard time being silent in the car, if you can imagine, but I'll give it an example. And then all of a sudden she'd go, creaky Halloween door. She's like out of the blue, she'd just say that. Do you guys see where I get my total randomness from? I remember I was talking to Tanya about this the other day, that when I was like growing up, like I was like such a bubblegum person when I was growing up. Like I chewed bubblegum like crazy and just pop it, snap it, bubbles, pop it, snap it, pop it, snap it. And my father would lose his shit in the car, right? I would sit in the back seat. When I was growing up, my dad had a Porsche 911, which if you've ever been in one, they're teeny tiny, right? And so my stepmom would be sitting in the front seat. She chewed gum like that too. And I would sit in the back seat with my legs all pulled up right in those little bucket seats. And I just snapped that gum, and it so reminds me of that one scene from Medea's home family reunion or whatever, where she's like, oh girl. My dad would like look in the rearview mirror, he'd go, if you snap that fucking gum one more time, I'm gonna rip it from your mouth. And my dad is like a really compassionate, caring guy. He is like such a sweet guy. But that gum snapping, oh my God, on his last nerves. Two things my dad can't stand: snapping gum and somebody that makes him wait. Like if you say you're gonna be somewhere at 5, you better not be any later than 5:02, or he's like, I've been sitting here cooling my heels while you've been making me wait. He does not like to wait for anything. And if you go in somewhere and there's a person or two ahead of you, he considers that a line and he won't wait, which is why growing up, I think we went to Disney one time. He hated lines. My dad does not like lines at all. Anyway, I just talked to my dad the other day. He's so funny. At my aunt's funeral, everyone was like, "You look so much like your dad," is what everybody said. And second of all, everybody was like, they were like, "You look like your dad when he was your age." That's what everybody says. Because my dad's always, like when he was my age, had like a big beard and trucker hat. I said to him the other day, I said, "Hey Dad," I said, "do you have all your clothes from back like when you were my age?" Because my dad would like collected like t-shirts from like around the world. He travels so much, and back then he really traveled. So he has like t-shirts from like Banff, Canada, where he used to go hiking, and like Honduras and US Open 1978, all these places, right? And then my dad would wear a big trucker hat and like jeans, and I was like, in jean shorts, and I was like, cut off jean shorts. I was like, "Do you have all those trucker hats?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "You can have all of it." I was like, "I can have it." He goes, "None of it'll fit you." And I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Peter, I was like 155, 160. Okay, my dad is like 6'2", 6'3". He was running, like when he and my mom got divorced, like he started running. My dad did marathons. He was like, this was before everybody was real into it. My dad was like a marathon maniac, okay? And was in super great shape, and all the nurses at the hospital thought he was so sexy. Everywhere we go, everybody would be like, "Your dad is so sexy." I'm like, "I'm 12, okay? I don't need to know that." But anyway, I was like, he's like, "Yeah, I have the whole box of that stuff upstairs." I was like, "Well, can I have it?" He's like, "Well, none of it'll fit you." And then a couple years ago, my dad gave me so if you don't know, I've talked about this a lot. My dad and my stepmom are really into fitness and health. So a couple years ago, well, probably 5 years ago, my dad gave me a scale, like this really fancy scale, and like weight scale, and it does your body, the BMI and all that kind of stuff on there. So on the way home, I said to Alex, I said, "Do you think my dad gave me this as a hint? Like, you need to lose some weight, you fatty?" And Alex was like, "I don't know, why don't you ask him?" So, I mean, like literally, like my Christmas presents were like, I mean, nice Christmas presents, but then like that was like one of my big Christmas presents was this scale, right? So I called my dad and I said, "Hey Dad, can I ask you a question?" He was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And I was like, "I don't mean this to sound rude." I go, "But now listen to the answer, okay?" And I preface that by saying, I don't mean that to sound rude, but did you give me the scale as like a hint to lose weight? He goes, "Oh, absolutely." What? That was 5 years ago. I'm heavier now than I was then. I do plan to lose all the weight, though, at some point and get into his clothes, because he does have cool clothes from back in the day. True story, too. My dad used to wear these Porsche Carrera sunglasses, and I'm, like, obsessed with them. So when I go places and I have a trucker hat on and these sunglasses, my aunt, back in the day, the one that just passed away, she was like, I would go into the hospital room, and she'd be like, "Peter, you look identical to your dad back in the days." I mean, which is kind of a compliment to me, because my dad, everybody thinks he's real sexy. My husband, even to this day, my dad is 76. My husband is like, "Your dad is so sexy." And my dad, so cool, not bothered about the gay shit. Never has been, could care less. Thinks I was born gay, has always accepted my boyfriends, loves Alex. I feel so blessed. So, anyway. I feel like doing a car vlog for my other channel. I don't know. It was much requested, so maybe I'll do that next. So, I have no idea if I was recording or what just happened, but I'm in the kitchen. Someone's in the kitchen with Peter. And I am just lit this candle. And I was explaining, I never use this candle. Somebody made us this like clay thing. Isn't it cool? And then you put a candle in the middle of it, and it smells like passion fruit. But I don't remember who sent it to us. It was like somebody to review a long time ago for our website, like years ago. And that's how long I never use it. Because what you do is, when the wax melts, you put it on our body and you use it as like massage oil lotion. It's very, very cool. But I don't remember who it is. So, I mean, it doesn't say on the bottle, so whoever did that, you were awesome. But I am making tea, my red tea kettle, and Alex is going out to dinner with his mother. He asked me if I wanted to go, but they're going to Ocean Prime, which is very fancy and very expensive, and I don't really feel like getting all dressed up tonight. So Instead, I just opened my Muse monthly box that my cousin Caroline got me, and I'm obsessed with it, and it's a book subscription box. And look, Alex got an entire bag of clothes from ASOS. He loves that. Is it ASOS? Yeah, he loves that place so much. But anyway, they sent me this tea in my Muse box, and it's called Attract a Love, Call Forth a Love, Sweet Rose and Lemon Balm Herbal Tea. And then it says on here, power 8 ounces. Okay, wait. And it's made by Forest Witch's Spell. And then you read this spell on the back, and you see it's like in this paper that's like burnt on the edges. Bring a friend, bring a lover, bring a love in one form or another. From across the land or across the sea, this is my wish that I ask be sent to me. So, and it actually, let me just tell you how cool this is. I don't know if you guys can see in the bag or not. Can you see in there at all? But it has like actual, look at that. No, this is not a marijuana video. It has actual like little rosebuds in there. So, I have to put you guys like way over there because I'm looking for this mug. I was looking for this the other day. Do you guys remember when I was showing you my tea? And I couldn't find my tea maker thing? I still can't find it. And I'm like so upset about it because I love it so much. I need to find it now. Not later, but now. I have my Nutra Ninja up there. I'll just take you with me over here. Because I am getting ready. See, I think this is it. I think this is it. But I think this might be for coffee. The fresh way to brew fresh coffee or tea. I guess this is it. So I'll just use that. But anyway, I'm super excited about it. And then I'm going to go run errands. Okay, so let's read this correctly. Pour 8 ounces of hot water over 2 heaping teaspoons. 2 heaping teaspoons of herbs. I like the herbs. I need to put you down here with the vitamins so you can see what's going on. So here's 1 teaspoon. You guys are like, why are you showing me this? Are you guys tea drinkers? I like want a rosebud in there. There's 2. I'm gonna put a little extra in there. Well, if it's a love spell, you don't want to mess with that, do you? Okay. Okay. Brew for 7 minutes, then strain the herbs. Before consuming, hold a cup in your hands and repeat the incantation 3 times. Enjoy the magic. Okay, I'm ready to enjoy the magic. I'll put that in the wash. I'm not going to make you guys wait 7 minutes, but... Last month, they sent me this green tea with mandarin orange. It is so... I mean, I literally am not even... Oh, did you see it's like sealed, like flavor sealed? God, it smells so good. Do you guys use old tea kettles? I need a new tea kettle so bad. I want a bright blue tea kettle. You can get them at Walmart for real cheap, you know? But that's what I want. I have made 3 videos today, posted a vlog, went and worked my office, wrote my book, cleaned the toilets, cleaned the bathrooms, watered the plant, cleaned the house, finished 2 books, and people all the time are like, how do you have so much time? Because I just do, and guess what? I didn't even get up until 12:30. I mean, I have to show you how this thing works, right? Don't you want to see that? It's like the coolest thing in the entire world. So, come on, water, heat up. Here, while I'm talking to you, I'm going to go through my mail. We get so much junk mail. Do you guys get junk mail? Just wish I got some good mail. Alex. Anna, Nicole. There's Pee-Pee. Come here, Pee-Pee. You want to say hi to the people? He said, hi, people. How are you doing today, Pee-Pee? He said, well, what's wrong with your arm, honey? Is your arm okay? Go down and walk. Let me see. Oh, he's fine. I'll blow that candle out. Should we go see how my video is doing? You guys are like, this is the most boring vlog in the entire world. We'll fast forward it. I don't know. I tried to put less ads up yesterday because so many people were like, you put so many ads in there, but I'm like, I'm trying to kind of like, oh look, this Muse box gave me little M&Ms for Valentine's Day in there. I'm 27 seconds away from completing my video. Is that not so exciting? You guys are like here for the action. Can you even believe it? Oh, my tea's ready. Okay. Pee-pee, the tea's ready. Okay, please hold. Okay. So here's what you do. It's called a Bodum, B-O-D-U-M, and I just got this at like Whole Foods or something, I think. So you go up and you fill it up. I kind of know how far to fill it at this point. Now you want to kind of let it sit for a second because if you don't, it like goes crazy. Okay, so then you put the thing in there. Then you put your lid on. Do you see like that? Do you see all the tea falling to the bottom? Isn't that cool? Now watch. But you want to kind of push the thing slowly. It kind of looks like sea monkeys, doesn't it? Do you remember sea monkeys? I wanted sea monkeys to live. I wanted them to have... See, there's like... This is what bothers me about it, is there's like some tea getting through. But that's okay. And then you let it steep for 7 minutes, supposedly, right? So, we'll see how that works, and I'm going to go post my video. So I'm sitting here drinking my tea, waiting for my new love or friend to call. For my love spell. But I was sitting here reading these comments. You guys know I read every comment you send to me. But I was looking at my Jeffree Star androgyny palette scandal, which is just total clickbait, right? And this Kelsey Carlton said, I'm so glad I found your channel. Finally a drama channel. Not regurgitating the same bullshit, okay? Right underneath it, Ash left a comment, God, you're annoying. Get some Ritalin. Your title is clickbait shit, too. Girl, that's my gig. Don't you get it? That's literally how all of my comments are. Like, some people love them, some people hate them. But can I tell you something? So, Alex got me all of these beautiful balloons for Valentine's Day, okay? That's gonna be my... He got me all of those for Valentine's Day, and I love them. But you know what? Pee-pee, what are you doing down there? He's like, can you let your babies out, please? We call his brothers babies. I'm getting ready to leave, so I just put them in their house. But anyway, let me do a little another. So I was thinking about writing a note and releasing it into the sky and attaching it to one of these balloons, because they're just eventually gonna die, right? So just take one of them. Hi. I heart you. And taking one of them and then writing a note on it and seeing if somebody writes me back. Should I do that for my vlog? Would that be a cute idea, do you think? Oh my God. Anyway, I'm getting ready to go eat. I'm really hungry. Oh wait. I'm on you now. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Laura, Dear Marie, Pooh Berry, Annabelle, Hedrick's wife, Kelsey, Carrie, Adam's Mouth, Ms. Grinnell, Arista, T. Merlot, Michelle, Carrie, Juju on them beats, Carrie, Kelsey Baxter, Kelly's Corner, Catherine, Dancing Llamas, Flowery Dave, Cedar Long, Trula, Christina, Pinell, Tony, Hannah, Nikki Bay, Aaron, Courtney, Sassy, Shanna, Alicia May, Kimberly, Jamie, Hannah, Julie Harrington, Elizabeth, Megan's Vlog, Kimberly, oh my God, Meredith, Sandy Sharks, Kimberly, oh my God, Michelle Staggs, Flowery Dave, Crystal, Dada Sheena, Ivana, is that Ivana Trump? Ivana Carducci, Autumn, hey Autumn, Stephanie Anderson, Mariel, Alicia, woof, Alyssa, Chris Carter, look at PP. He's like, I'm so tired of all of this shit. Okay, Married to the Bunny Cakes, Jimmy! Everybody go follow Just Jimmy. Kim Marino, AJ Reed. Hey, Kim Marino. Joan Carey. What has my life become? We're getting ready to go to bed. No. Shh. Tucker, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Boo Radley. What is it, honey? Shh. So these two are talkers. Papa Teases talk